Hello, Victory Village. Welcome to another episode. This is your host, Twanna Y'vette. Hey, sis. And for the next hour or so, we're going to be chilling out. Shout out to all of y'all who are out there in YouTube and Twitch and Twitter live land. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. Thanks in advance for my thumbs up. Those thumbs up helps the girl out. All right. So, tonight, I have been asked by request to look at some of the shenanigans of Judy, aka Jessica Dupart. Don't know a lot about her, but I feel like we're going to learn a lot about her tonight. She is the fiance of the Brat, and people have been shooting me emails and stuff, and we're going to get into all of that. There are some things that did shock me. It startled me, and I was like, what? Does the Brat know about this? Who is this lady? Like, OMG. So I did a little research for you guys, and some of the things I was able to find, and some of the things that you guys were talking about, I wasn't able to find, which is, it's good. But there's a lot of stuff out there. So we're just going to kind of cruise through the internet and give you guys a more real look at who this lady is. So I'm going to bring up one of my tabs, and the first thing I did was go to Wikipedia, and she's here. She's on Wikipedia, Jessica Dupart. It says that Jessica Faye Dupart, born February the 12th, 1982, is an American entrepreneur and the founder and CEO of Kaleidoscope Hair Products. Okay. I had never heard of Kaleidoscope Hair Products, so, I was intrigued. It says that she was born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana, and founded Kaleidoscope Hair Studio in 2013, right in New Orleans. As a single mother, so she does have children. Her salon burned down in December of 2013, and she reopened again in July of 2014 and introduced the Kaleidoscope hair product. So this right here is where it gets sticky. When it says that her salon burned down, a lot of you had information. Y'all were like, look it up, because it didn't just burn down. It's allegedly arson. And I looked all over for those articles and I couldn't find one. And we're going to get into maybe why that is. The next pinpoint is in 2018, Kaleidoscope sales went from 100,000 a month at the start of the year to 1 million by the end of March. Okay, in 2019, she was awarded the key to the city of New Orleans by the mayor of New Orleans, Latoya Cantrell, to recognize the philanthropy and business she contributed to the area. So that's like the first thing that I looked up, and it did mention about the fire, but it was kind of hard for me to find information on that, and I don't know why. Um, I'm not really sure. The video that I did for you guys, was it yesterday or day before yesterday? It had some information in there. Hey, Jess Teresa, how you doing? Welcome. It had a little bit of information. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna mosey on over um, to one of you guys's emails. Not emails, but just yeah, I think that's is that it? Is that where I want to go? Ah, okay. So this is the one thing that you guys were telling me about, the drowning. Um and I did spell that wrong, so I better click on the right thing. I did find a lot on this subject. A friend of the real Brat, BBJUDY's possible child offering, which is a bit scary. This is like 2 years ago, nothing too recent. A woman gives insight to disturbing aftermath of tragedy that occurred at the home of the real BBJUDY. Now, somebody told me in the comments that it wasn't her home, it was just one of the properties, but everything I found points to it was at her home. Whether she occupied it or not, that's what the media says. It was at her home. So we're going to look at some of these. MC Shaky tells what happened to Shay, which is the real BBJUDY's former assistant. In the story, the assistant was supposed to be looking after the client's child, and she was not. And so the child lost his or her life in a pool that was in the backyard. And that clip you saw yesterday in the video that I posted. Okay, somebody told me that's unfortunately not the right clip. Everything I looked up pointed to that same clip. I also played you this one, the Judy out eating crabs after her friend's little girl drowned in Judy's pool. That was 2 years ago. Now, it said that Jessica left New Orleans soon after she opened up the second salon, and she paid these people off so the investigation wouldn't happen. There is a video out here. The ones of Shekinah are so funny, but there is a video that I wanted to look at. It had something to do with one of the children. She had children advertising for her, and she promised to make these children, celebrities and stuff, and it never happened. And so you have some people out here that were really upset about that. So we're going to look at some of that stuff as well, okay? But I want to take you back to the actual clip that we saw yesterday. I want to make sure you guys can hear it as well.
Tragic news out of the Lakeshore area. A toddler has drowned in a pool off of San Juan Avenue. This is video that you're taking a look at from scene this afternoon.
And so we have a crew there on the scene. Cameron Eppinger is on your side, joining us live with the latest. Cam, such a sad story.
Heather, you're exactly right. Such an unfortunate situation this afternoon. This incident happened at around 2 o'clock this afternoon. That's when JFRD and police arrived here on the scene. And it happened at this home that you see behind me. I'm going to give you a shot of the pool. If you walk with me closely here, you can see it happening in an above ground pool. You can see that have that kind of like the flotation device in the pool. But here's what happened. Police tell us that around 2 o'clock, witnesses who were here at the home found a toddler in the pool, and then they started performing CPR on that toddler, and then 911 was dispatched out here, and that's when they started performing CPR, and then they took the toddler to the hospital, and that's where the toddler ultimately died. It's still unclear what led to this incident. It's unclear whether or not adults were outside at the time with the toddler while he was inside the pool. We're still working with police to try to confirm that information. Neighbors that we spoke with tell us that it was a little boy involved in this incident. Once we learn more information, we'll be sure to pass along to you. But for now, reporting live on the west side, Cameron Eppinger, First Coast News, on your side.
You know, it just takes a split second for a child to get into the water. So we're on your side tonight with a statistic really all families with pools or with pools nearby need to hear. The state of...
All right, so I'm going to stop it right there. Now, that was the first clip that I found. I'm going to back this up. I hope you guys can hear this okay. I can't hear what you guys hear. That drives me insane about Restream, but I do enjoy it. This clip right here was just like what do you call it? Instagram live stream of Tokyo and I guess Judy. They were out eating and all that kind of stuff. Again, it was like 2 years ago, and it says that Judy and Shay out eating crabs after Judy's friend that was also her hairstylist little girl passed away in Judy's pool. And I guess people were upset about it because she wasn't, it was like she just didn't care. I don't know what happened and all that kind of stuff, but I do know that there's so many articles out on this that it's absolutely crazy. So the second one that I found is the drowning BBJUDY, and I'm not going to play the whole thing, just a little bit to see how we can compare the two articles.
I'm pushing out these videos for y'all. You're welcome. This where's Gucci Mane. What's up, you guys? Back for another video. This video, as y'all can see by the title, is about BBJUDY. Oh, I'm putting the title The Real Didi Judy. Okay, I got to edit the title. But so this is, you see, is from September 9th, 2019. So this was 2 years ago. When I said this is so sad, let's be sensitive in the comments. This pretty baby drowned. Her mom was doing BBJUDY makeup. Judy's one of Super Scent friends, and Judy's assistant was supposed to be watching the child while her mom did Judy makeup, and allegedly the child drowned while the assistant was supposed to be watching her. Rip to this baby and parents. Oh yeah, I just was telling people, don't let your kids go in water if you're not gonna be there and stuff like that. So then Judy had started putting up, like, this is from September 9th, 2019, putting up fake videos.
I saw that one.
Mind you, they uploaded this September 9th. Y'all see the dates is matching. Where she was kind of trying to fake cry. You know how we always catch them in the fake cry, no tears, recording themselves trying to cry. Like, oh no, what do I do? Oh no. And ever since then, I knew this is when sis was going to be moving up.
Okay, that's the little girl.
This is when I knew.
Okay. So, very similar stories, two totally different channels, but shout out to Where It's Gucci Mane and shout out to, what were we watching? First Coast News, for capturing those, moments. I found it severely heartbreaking. I'm looking at it, I'm like, you kidding me? 9 Mag TV, little James Tucker mother breaks down contract situation with Jessica Dupart. A lot of you guys had an issue with this chick because she was supposed to be making these kids famous. And I don't know exactly how she was using the kids, but it was to, promote her business. And she got these children together, allegedly, so it's said, right? She got these children together, got them dressed up in, props and the whole nine. And she never reached back out to the parents of the children that she used. And it was just a big mess. And my question was, when did she leave? Did she just, I think she left high and dry. You know what I mean? And it was like, well, we're not going to do this. I don't have time for this. Sorry. I got to bounce. So I'm going to take a look at this video. I want you guys to watch with me, so we can get a little insight on this. All right, this video again is from 9 Mag TV. All right, we're going to go.
Hey y'all, my little baby. Why is everybody saying free Lil James? Oh, everybody is, Lil James is in the house. Everybody is saying free Lil James because we want to be done with that contract. The contract that everybody thought we signed that changed our life. And it was, no, that wasn't the case. Like, okay, but like, she came at me with the offer. She wanted us. I didn't come to her because we was already about to get in the contract. I didn't come to her. She came to us. And at the beginning, it was like, oh, it's cool. We friends. We yeah. But I learned very fast that wasn't the case. Like, and she knew. I hope she's watching. You knew, because I told you more than once, that we were going to sign a contract with somebody else later on that day. And the first time I told you, you told me you had to talk to your lawyer because you had to see if we could do that, because part of the thing you assigned me for, he was going to be gone for 12 weeks filming. That was the first job we had. And when we met her to do the show that day, she seemed like my child had did his script, his stuff with no problem. Did 2 other shows with no problem. That wasn't scripted. It wasn't rehearsed. He just freestyled. And they like, wait, this little boy got talent. This little boy really got this. This little boy really got that. Like,
So basically, and this is like 30 minutes long, so we're not going to sit here and watch all 30 minutes. But basically, she did this with several kids. And there's so many videos. I'm going to put the links to these in the description box so you can actually see. But I just wanted to get like a taste of what one of the mothers had to say. And apparently, the contract that this woman, was given to sign is not what she thought it was. And so in this video, I understand that she's breaking down the whole situation, of what happened um, via the case Jessica Dupart and her business. And I mean, that's just like really shady business. I can't, for me, first of all, you're talking about kids, you know what I mean? And of course, you can't employ a child. You have to, go through the parents and everything. But I feel like, wow, are we really deceiving the parents like this just to get the children to, promote for you? Like, it's a salon. Like, unless you have, which now she does have kids products, but unless, you have like, you know, kids in the seat. Like, it shouldn't have been a tour. It shouldn't have been a show. Like, it just sounds crazy. It sounds crazy because she is a salon owner. She's not a manager. So what are you talking about? Like, it just didn't sound right to me at all. Like, it's ridiculous. So there are a lot of videos out here that you can go through. 2 years ago, her and Shekinah Joe got into it about some girl with no edges. I watched this last night. It is hella funny, but it was just they were going back and forth with a client. She was using the diamond drops, and the diamond drops were supposed to be helping. And she kind of was like, but you don't have any edges and you don't have a hairline in the top. Like, why? And so they got into this big thing. So apparently, uh, Jessica, did the girl's hair, flew her out, to wherever she was at, New Orleans or Atlanta, did her hair, a weave, the whole nine, treated her scalp, the whole everything. And in the second video, she's coming back and she's talking to Shekinah again on Instagram. And, they have 2 completely different stories. She kind of was trying to, tell her, hey, look, you were used. You know what I mean? This was not, a sincere gesture and all this kind of stuff. So it was just like, back and forth, back and forth. And I'm sitting here like, are you kidding me? Like, this is just, childish. It's really stupid. And who does this on the internet? Who does this online? So I got to show you guys. Hey, y'all. Hey, Duchess Paris Purple. Hi, how y'all doing? Hey, everybody. Let me get this off the screen so I can take you to, I'm talking to you guys now. I'm talking to the village because you guys had stuff to say. Y'all had some stuff to say. So let's get into it, okay? Lexandria, I hope I'm saying your name right. If I butchered your name, please forgive me. I'm sorry. Lexandria said, OMG, that wasn't the only thing she ran from. I also heard about the arson, alleged arson, the children that she didn't pay, which is, we just saw one of the mothers that promoted her brand, and the partners who co-owned the salon with her. All their stuff was burned. She got the insurance money and ran with it, never replaced their salon equipment or gave them a dime. And then Lexandria says, keep digging. There's a lot more bones to find. And she was right. There's a lot of stuff out there. A lot of stuff out there. And I hate to say like, oh, well, it's in the media, so it is true. No, I don't know. I don't know because I don't know this woman. But you guys had so many comments on this. I'm sorry if I didn't get to your comment. Like, I apologize. But it's just, I mean, y'all really were opinionated about this. And somebody said, Ayana said, why am I not surprised? Listen, investigation. She stopped the investigation with the drowning. Allegedly, she purchased a gym for the police department and they dropped the investigation. How true that is, I don't know, but it was in one of the articles. I'll leave the link in the description box because I know y'all like receipts, but that is, the story. That's what's in the media. And I just find that really disturbing. Like, it's your friend's baby, so why wouldn't you want the investigation to go on? Like, I don't get that. Like, that's the part I don't get. That's crazy. I was telling Jess Teresa, I had never heard of this show. I didn't know she had a show. Would I have watched the show? I probably would have, watched, the first two episodes, but, I'm kind of like, I don't really get into reality TV anymore. It's so scripted. It's completely different from what it used to be. And it's just disheartening. I'm just like, I remember back in the day when reality TV was actually, real. And now it's, no, it's nothing. So what we're saying is the reason that Jessica left New Orleans was because of all of this stuff. The child, the business burning, the children that, she didn't make good on their contracts. It's just like, the only thing I asked was like, if Brat knows about this and she's still willing to marry Judy, what is it really? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's, I don't know. And I don't have a problem with either one of these people, but I just found it interesting that Brat got all in Kelly's business. She tore Nikki Gilbert a new one. She did. Tore her up, read her for filth. And then meanwhile, Judy has all of this stuff just flying out of the closet all over the internet. So are we addressing that or not? Okay. Postagal 97. Am I saying it right? Postagal 97. The little guy named Lil James. She lied about, we just saw Lil James's mom. She lied about making him a star. His mom has a YouTube out talking about her. Judy is something else. Brat should investigate her, but people talking about Brat acting like a young teenager in love on the show, so probably believes what Judy is saying. I mean, she probably is. I mean, people nowadays are just falling, diving, skipping, jumping, doing cartwheels in love, and you know, like the real deal. Like, my thing is this: at some point in time, this stuff just might come back up, whether you pay the police off or not. What if the mother of the child that passed away? What if that mother decides that she does want this investigated? What are you gonna do then? We'll handle that when we get to it. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Paris said, two rules in my life: always watch your shows. Number two, Kelly Smollett. Oh my God, with the Kelly Smollett. I like Jesse Smollett. I really do. I don't know a whole lot about. I wonder. Well, I actually wish that they would come out with something like what happened with that case or whatever. Especially now that Empire is off the show, I would love to, you know what was going on in Jesse's head or whatever. Maybe I'll try to get an interview with him. He's not doing anything right now. I don't think he's in any. I don't think he's in anything. He may be easy to get in touch with. I don't know. But I would just like to see, what the heck, like what happened to you. All right, now back. Let's compose. Okay. I did a little more digging and a little more research, and I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this for now. I'm going to come back to you guys' questions and comments in a little bit, but I have something else that I want to share with you guys upon doing some research. Now, some of the stuff that you guys said, they do have articles on this stuff. That's why I'm saying I don't know how true this stuff is, but there's stuff. There is stuff out here, and I'm just looking at all of this stuff. This right here is an article, Catch the Tea with a True Lady. The Beauty Should Kind of Go calls out the real BBJUDY, Catch the Tea. This was like a couple of years ago. They had a falling out. They got into it on Instagram, and boom, the stuff hit the fan. Okay. There was another one about Shekinah exposing this girl. Do you see this picture right here of the girl with no edges? Is the one that was on Instagram, and Judy flew this young lady out so that they could treat her scalp and do her hair and all of that. And Shekinah was like super upset about it because her being a cosmetologist, she kept saying that that's like having alopecia, like it's never going to grow back. So that was a thing. That was a whole thing. Okay. Hello Beautiful did an article. This is what she looked like before. And so I don't know how old this is, but it's in Hello Beautiful. I don't know if she had the weight loss surgery or what. It kind I her the face looks like her. I was like, is that Judy? And yeah, so that was her from way back. There was another article that I wanted to show you guys as well. And I wanted to open it with you guys because, and it didn't have anything to do with her and the Brat. This had to do with criminal charges or whatever. Not like her mugshot or anything, but I think it has something to do with the with those children. Let me see. One woman's Instagram fueled. No, that's not it. She's celebrating girlfriend. She just wants to be ignored. Jessica seems to shade the Brat sister. Oh, that was a whole thing. Did y'all get into that? Lisa Ray? Oh my God. And then I saw the other night that Lisa Ray and the Brat made up and they gave each other a long hug. But Brat put hands on her sister, on Lisa, over Jessica. I was like, shut up. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, this is one of them that was on Reddit. Shaky exposes Superset and the real BBJUDY PPP loan scam. I'll put that link in the description box. I don't even know if I have a Reddit, but I'm telling you, when you Google somebody, you can find out a whole bunch of stuff. And it really just pays to tell the truth. Just, because it's going to come out eventually, just like me. I'm just like, am I being too nosy? No, the stuff is out here. People research this stuff all the time. Some of this stuff is, public knowledge. And Judy has done some good stuff. Okay, she gives back to the community. She helps somebody else restore their salon as well. I mean, she did some good stuff. Being, philanthropy. I don't know if she did it once or several, so I'm, singular and plural, is a good thing for celebrities. Philanthropy is a good, title to put behind your name. It lets people know, that you're a giver and that you care about, other people. And so I'm sure she wanted, that recognition. Okay. But as you can see, and I mean, there are articles everywhere. She had a boyfriend before that. So, what's up with the, I'm a lesbian thing? And I'm like, I'm sure she did because she's got children. She has 3 kids. So unless she went to the thing to get impregnated, I'm sure. I'm sure she had a man at one point in time. This one is Shekinah and the Brat getting into it again. I don't know who this person is, this shaky person, but I guarantee you it's probably super funny because he's got on this bonnet and he looks like he's, full of shenanigans. So, oh yeah, there's another, but like is this her? It says it's BBJUDY. That's crazy. What a difference. God, that's crazy. Anyway, there are so many things, so many articles about this woman. If I find something that's like really great, I'll put it in the description box. Um This like it's super. Oh. And you see at the top, Lipstick Alley has some stuff on her, and I don't go near Lipstick Alley. Hi, you guys, don't put me in your publication, please. Thank you. I don't. I do not. I don't fool around. with that. Not on, a good day, not on a bad day. No days do I fool around with Lipstick Alley, because they will read you for filth for real. So we're not going there. So the next thing I did was I went to Judy's Instagram to see, what she was up to see if I could find, anything of her talking about any of the instances that happened in New Orleans, Louisiana. And I really didn't find anything. Even the picture that the internet had, the little video of her, she was so distraught and she was crying about this, didn't find any videos on that. So I'm pretty sure she probably took it down by now. Okay. There is a lot on her timeline about Brat Loves Judy, and when she was on Wendy Williams, and a whole bunch of promotion about her, the miracle drops or the diamond drops or whatever they're called. Um, she loves social media. She stays in social media. Uh, Knowing that she has kids, right? And I'm just going to pose this question to the audience, since you guys are here. We're up. It's late. We can talk amongst ourselves. Uh, how do you think she feels, or how do you think she coped with her friend, who was also her assistant, losing her baby at her home, and her three children are alive and well? Where were her kids? How come the kids weren't playing together? And if the assistant, if you told your assistant to go and watch the child, what happened? I'm really tempted to go watch that video, but I don't want this whole live stream to be us watching other people's stuff. Um, and I'm still looking for that video, but I don't think I'm gonna find it. Um, I don't know how I would feel. I don't. I literally don't know how I would feel if something like that happened to me. Um, I don't know. That's just crazy to me. How do you sleep at night? Hey, JJ. Uh, Aurelia? Aurelia Johnson? Am I saying your name right? Hi. MC Shaky is from NO. He exposed Judy. Okay. He looks like he is up to some shenanigans. And I am so tempted to click. I'm so tempted. I'm like, ooh, he looks like he is up to no good, honey. In the key of P, hello, welcome to the village. MC Shaky won a lawsuit against Brat. What? See, y'all gonna get now. See, I'm fixing to get messy and petty because y'all are encouraging me. Parents that do it in the name of Kelly's. Let me go find this video, because y'all see, y'all ain't right. Y'all are supposed to be encouraging me to do the right thing. But hey, look, we are the Insomniac team, okay? We work third shift around here. So, this is what we do. This is what we do. So I'm going to go cruise around YouTube, all right? And that's a long video of this dude, MC Shaky. What was that, a month ago? I'm gonna click on his channel, and I'm just gonna see. I'm trying to find a short, video, a relevant video for such a time as this, so that we can kind of get into things. And yeah, he's up to shenanigans. He's got a nice little following. He is up to shenanigans. I'm scared to death. He's probably gonna say some stuff and do some stuff, do some stuff and say some stuff. Oh my God. So let's scroll on down and checking Shaky out. This was like around a month ago. Shaky says the Brat and the real BBJUDY's relationship is fake. Woo! Really? Okay. Okay. Mm. So he doesn't believe this is real. Huh. Okay, Shaky. I'm gonna find out why you say that in a minute, but I just wanted to make sure. All right, that's 2 months ago. So this whole saga started around a month ago. Blah, blah, blah. Shaky reads Cherry. Shaky reads everybody. Super Sense. Oh my God, trolling Sherry the Boom. Shaky clears Mr. Cherry. Oh my goodness, shaky on different zodiac sign relationships. All right, we're gonna see venting on ex-girlfriend, shaky addressing the airing. Asks his ex-girlfriend for the same. Shaky has a heart-to-heart with Sip Nation. He has been busy. He has been busy. All right, so he says that their relationship is fake. So let's get into a little bit of this and see why he says that.
Here's a song about a brawny paper.
Good morning. This is literally the worst Wi-Fi ever in the history of Wi-Fi.
All right, let's get after it. Let's get after it now.
Yes, of course. Just where is there to be in Dallas? You say where I'm at. They trick us all the time. But girl, what happens to that one time they fucking right about anything?
Oh, 901.
What's the one time they will be right about anything?
Ain't about myself no more. Somebody just came here. That's my boyfriend. That's my boyfriend.
Homecoming. So, but I kind of do want to get out of Dallas though. Like, like, I don't know. I want to go home to just check on stuff. Is it? Very smart.
You know, Shaky.
Very smart.
I'm skipping around to see if he's going to get to the point.
I'm listening to you right now.
This video is 47 minutes long, so I need him to get there.
Adhering to the medical or like, treatment, so the person can feel better.
Always been straight.
I'd make you pretty gay.
What?
I'd make you pretty gay.
So you gonna make me pretty gay? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'd make you real gay.
I know, cause you gay, cause I'm never gay.
No.
Fuck
I'm not gay. I'm not gay, but I'd make you
is gay. You is gay. I can tell.
All right.
And Judy needed clout. So it's obviously this is a business relationship, and so obviously it's so devoid of any type of really true entertainment content. It's stupid. WeTV, this is gonna probably be the lowest rated show, and anything that they're doing right now is to drive up viewers for the show. They don't have none of this is real. You got to understand, Judy is is a script writer, okay? And so what happened was she was spending a lot of money on her marketing by paying all these celebrities to promote for her and stuff like that. So the only thing to do to stop that was pay to get in a position to be the celebrity herself. So everything about this is a business relationship. There's nothing about this that's authentic. They do not like each other. They sleep in rooms. Also, if Judy posted, y'all live in the same house, right? So Judy posted this. Why you just didn't walk to the house and tell her to take it down? Why would you have to post it on social media?
Want me to unlock it for you?
Exactly.
Wow.
You're doing this for thing. Now also too, the married component about this, Brat Judy knows she's not going to marry the Brat for real. Let me see why she's not going to marry the Brat for real. Because then she becomes liable for all of Brat's debt. Brat if you go on the tube, you'll see.
Did y'all hear that? I never thought about that before. So if Judy and Brat get married, Judy is responsible for the debt that Brat owes, including that $1 million lawsuit. Oh my God. I need to hear that one more time. Did you guys catch that too? Let's listen again.
It's to drive up viewers for the show.
Okay.
They don't have none of this is real. You got to understand, Judy is is a script writer, okay? And so what happened was she was spending a lot of money on her marketing by paying all these celebrities to promote for her and stuff like that. So the only thing to do to stop that was pay to get in a position to be the celebrity herself. So everything about this is a business relationship. There's nothing about this is authentic. They do not like each other. They sleep in separate rooms. Also, if Judy y'all live in the same house, right? So if Judy posted this, why you just didn't walk to the house and tell her to take it down? Why would you have to post it on
No, I
social
can
media?
get one. I know.
You're doing.
You want me to unlock it for you? Okay.
Exactly.
You're doing this for thing. Now also too, the married part about component about this, Brat know Judy knows she's not going to marry the Brat for real. Let me see why she's not going to marry the Brat for real. Because then she becomes liable for all of Brat's debt. Brat owes so much money. If you go on the tube, you'll see I did a whole expose on her bankruptcy record and found every piece of paper. When they sued me and I started getting all the information, I'm like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and expose this public record here. And so this bitch is in so much debt from the time she had filed bankruptcy, from the time the case against her when she assaulted. It's so much stuff that she has to pay, and Judy becomes liable for that. Now, is it worth for Judy just to write that check just to be in the light of saying she married the Brat? I don't know, but that's what we were trying to find out. Now, in the case of their relationship is obviously the fakest, most phoniest, foolish relationship on the face of the planet. There's nothing real about it. Judy don't love us though. I believe Judy's honest to say. Judy's stating anytime a child dies in your pool, and the first thing you do is call the lawyer instead of the police, you're Satan. You don't call the ambulance, you call the lawyer first. You're Satan. You're Satan incarnate. And so,
wait, what, girl? Hold up. Let me. I know I did not hear that right. Did y'all hear what Shaky said?
their relationship is obviously the fakest, most phoniest, foolish relationship on the face of the planet. There's nothing real about it. Judy don't love us though. I believe Judy's honest to say. Judy's stating anytime a child dies in your pool, and the first thing you do is call the lawyer instead of the police, you're Satan. You don't call the ambulance, you call the lawyer first. You're Satan. You're Satan incarnate. And so, in the case of what she's talking about and who she is and all that stuff, that's a fake relationship, a fake everything. She's coercing the Brat into getting that clout that she wants so she doesn't have to pay all that money to promote the products, to promote that shit that don't work. Because in her business, because her products don't work, this is what happens. She has to constantly find new clients. Understand this. If your products work, okay, in the case of, I'm going to just give you an example on a smaller scale, of course, but my products, I don't really market because the people that buy my products, they buy my products. They continually buy my products. I have the same customers. I know when they finna come through. I know when they finna come. I know when they finna get what they're going to get for the most part because the products work, so I know they're going to come and buy some more. In the case of her, she has to constantly find new people to buy the products because they don't work. After somebody tries it one time,
I heard they didn't work.
Wow.
Exactly. So you look at all them. There's so many negative reviews. I'm surprised nobody hit them with a class action lawsuit yet.
Wow.
And so at the end of the time, you putting them drops in your head. They're burning all your scalp, burning all your hair follicles. At the end of the day, you're not gonna keep putting it in your head. That tingling you feel in the head is
What has she got in that bottle? Are these like chemical burns? What? Wow.
just hair follicles being set the motherfucker fire. The bitch is selling you fire water for $20. So at the end of the, yes, I sell cosmetics. I do not sell hair products. I don't know nothing about the hair. I color my hair, but I do sell skincare products because as you see, I have some velvety, smooth, chocolate skin.
Yeah.
Man, what kind of skin
You
you
do.
sell?
Go check it out.
Cause I
It's,
got bad skin. I got acne bad.
and I got something to help you there. Go check it out. It's StipCosmetics.net. Go check it out. Stip
I might
Cosmetics
say
on
we
here.
do like the drops, so it may have worked for some people. I don't
You
know,
like them
but
drops? Oh, girl, you don't like them drops.
that's
Stop
what they
lying.
said.
No,
Be
because look
I
at this.
think I
lying.
want
Look,
my
yes.
hair.
Look at this.
No. Oh my God. This is crazy, y'all. This is nuts. Y'all know I have got to do one more. Let me see. Because somebody said, I don't know which one of y'all said this. There was another person that had information out here. So the real BBJUDY exposed T. Little James. Oh, okay. That was okay. This one is only 3 minutes, and this is by the Tinky Beauty Experience. I saw another name in the comments. So if I miss something, just say it again, and I'll look it up for you guys.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tinky Beauty, and I'm back with another topic. Okay, listen, this particular one is a little bit different, okay, because this woman, Judy from New Orleans, okay, I really looked at her like she is motivation. She's inspirational. everything wrapped in one. You know, she got a book, she do Kaleidoscope Kids, she got Kaleidoscope Miracle Drops. She just got it going on. However, lately these past couple of weeks she's been in the tabloids and it have not been good. It's one thing after another. It's she exposed for fake marriages, you know, with the Brat, which that's another topic. She's also being exposed for keeping Lil James in his contract and she will not let him go. Okay? We gonna get into that. But if y'all got a chance to watch MC Shaky, when I say MC Shaky breaks it down to a T, y'all better get on MC Shaky, okay? Get on MC Shaky, popular New Orleans blogger. He breaks this woman down to a T. And others, however, but this particular...
Okay, so Shaky is in New Orleans, so he is the authority on what goes down in New Orleans. So, yeah, I need to be checking him out.
Topic, he got it, okay? Little James, y'all. Remember Little James went viral. That's my girl, mama. That's on life. When I say this little boy stood up like that's on life, we knew he had a gift. It went viral. So we knew he was going to get swooped up by somebody. He was going to get signed to somebody. We didn't know it would be Judy. Okay? Judy locked him into this contract. She wanted him to be a Kaleidoscope Kid. The same day she locked him in this contract was the same day he had another offer on the table. Honestly, I think they should have just done that. But his mom, she was just joyful, rejoicing because at the time they was not in a good place at all. Okay, so Judy fed them all these hopes, dreams. She got him a house that was $14 a month. $1,400 a month, okay? And she just told him this is what it's gonna be. She wanted little James to be something that he really wasn't ready for, because you have to keep in mind he's still a little kid. So some things you can't put too much pressure on him, but little James flows naturally, okay? He's funny naturally. So Judy, I'm looking like, Judy, I know you didn't do that. She went back to his mom, y'all. Get this. Told his mom, I don't think Lil James is ready for this. Maybe it's not his calling right now. I'm like, so what the hell was all that for? What did you sign the little boy for? Okay? Why did you tell his mom all these hopes and dreams and you knew his family was not in a good situation at the moment? I'm just like, why? I'm like, why, Judy? Why did you do that? So this whole story is unfolding. She still has him in a contract, so that's why MC Shaky couldn't do a interview with his mom, because they locked in the contract still. So we saying free Lil James, okay, until you're free. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this entire situation. I'm your girl Tiki.
Wow. That's crazy, y'all. That is crazy. So, woo. In the key of peace, said you need to go back much further than a month ago. Girl, this stuff right here is something serious. Judy and the Brat look alike. They do. They do look kind of similar. You know, I'm not saying that they're related. I'm just saying. Okay? Yeah, they do look, you know, but they got the same makeup artist. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Duchess is in the key of P. Yes, Judy reminds me of the Brat's sister, Lisa Ray, which the Brat, you know, just put like, Judy is not so important that you get into it with your sister. Like, maybe Lisa Ray can shed some light on why she feels a certain way, why she doesn't really feel that Judy is for you or whatever. Like, listen to this woman. She may have some, you know, insight. I don't know who's older, if it's Brat or if it's Lisa Ray, but whatever. You know, if all of these people have something negative to say about this woman, you have to understand that she wasn't really famous. I lived in New Orleans for a year. I didn't know who this chick was. I never seen her day in my life. And I used to get my hair done in New Orleans all the time. So I don't remember seeing this chick, but whatever. You know, I feel like the attachment to that, like Shaky said, it's for business. I feel like this is a business situation. It's definitely not, you know, oh, I'm so in love or whatever. At least for Judy doesn't strike me as the most affectionate person. She likes to take selfies by herself. She likes the spotlight to be on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's just not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know the word for it, but she's just not there. She's not, you know, all over Brat like Brat is all over her. So if anything, Judy is probably looking at this as a business, you know, orientation, And Brat is looking at this as, I'm in love for real, which means that Brat is going to fool around and get hurt again, fool around with Judy because Judy, needs a way out of, her messes that she left behind in New Orleans, which, listen, whatever bags you pack, your problem is going to be packed right along with those bags, no matter where you go. So, and yeah, calling the lawyer first was ridiculous. I would have been checking on my friend, because she just lost her baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. This whole thing is a hot mess on crack. I'm telling you now. This woman, woo, child. I did not know all this was going on until y'all said all of this was going on. And I'm like, oh, man, this is crazy. So let me tell y'all, I'm looking at her Instagram. I went back and she erased everything. September 4th, 2020. Okay, after September 4th, 2020, before, her timeline is now empty. So she doesn't have anything on her Instagram. Like, so if it happened and it was on Instagram, she erased it all. So there's nothing else. The first video that she's got on here is why ain't nobody tell me that doing a detox was going to occupy my time so much. That's it. And everything else, it had nothing to do with New Orleans and what happened. Nothing. It's all, about her and the salon and kaleidoscopes. And, that's it. So her Instagram didn't, give any to, this stuff. If she was addressing any of it, which, clearly she's not addressing any of this stuff. She's probably not going to address any of it because as long as she can get away with stuff, that's what's going to happen. So these people have done tarot readings on her. No Edges fan. That's what I was telling you guys about exposes BBJUDY and Super Scent to Shekinah Joe that happened, on there. Oh, look, there we are. Hi. Shout out to the 27 in the house. Friend of the real BB Possible Child Offering. I did not watch this video because that is really scary to me. Happened like 2 years ago that this was put out. And I don't like stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was just a little scared for me. So I'm like, no. Drama for Your Mama, Where Are Your Edges? Exposing the real BBJUDY and 50% featuring that Shekinah. Woman gives insight to disturbing aftermath of tragedy occurred at the home of the real BBJUDY. Now, this is what I was looking for. This is what I wanted to see, and then we can move on.
I divulge her identity publicly. Okay. I don't want this woman to be getting scared into no suit or nothing like that because that's what this bitch does. She scare people, send them cease and desist letters and sue letters and all this shit like that, and constantly goes on with this malarkey that she does. But we're going to listen to an eyewitness account of what happened later that night. The interview was actually about 5 minutes, and it went in a little more detail. This is bare bones out of respect for the family, so understand that part about it.
I noticed that Shay was in the bathroom, and I heard her on the phone. I thought she was fussing, but I'm not sure. Then something just came over me. It didn't feel right. It was like I felt a horrible feeling in my stomach. I walked over toward the rear of the house that led to the pool. I still right now cannot believe what I saw. It was the baby's face down in the pool. I just couldn't believe it. Shaky, I could not scream, I could not run, I was just frozen. And then she came up to me and asked me if something was wrong. Tears were coming out of my eyes, and I pointed to the pool. She ran back there, and she started screaming to the top of her lungs. Everybody started making their way back there. Shay came out of the bathroom, still with the phone to her ear. Judy was the last one. I could not move. Shaky, it was so crazy, and I was so scared. I could not stop crying, and I could not stop shaking, but I couldn't say anything. Everyone was standing around. They were looking at Judy, who looked like she was aggravated.
I want to play that part
And then
again.
Judy went around. They were looking at Judy, who looked like she was aggravated. And then Judy began to speak. Don't nobody move or touch anything, she said. Then she cursed. And then she said, now I got to call my lawyer. Like this was going to ruin her day. She got her phone from someone and called the lawyer. She really stood there and called the lawyer before she let anyone get the baby out of the pool. I mean...
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Did you guys hear that? Oh my God. That is insane. She called the lawyer first, before the ambulance, before the police, before anybody. She's acting like she's irritated, the woman said. She was irritated. And then she's like, shoot, now I got to call my lawyer. Instead of being compassionate, right, JJ? Duchess, I don't know. I don't know. This is all new to me because I didn't even know this woman was famous. I didn't even know I didn't even know she existed. But I remember, watching like the radio version of what do you call it? Ricky Smiley morning show and all that kind of stuff. And I remember when Brat, came out and, she had a girlfriend. And she just gonna bust out here with a girlfriend and all this kind of stuff. Didn't know who this woman was. And then, little by little things started coming out into the open. And, we're seeing all of the things, everything that, people are shedding, light on. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? Does she know this woman? Look at MC Shaky breaks the real BBJUDY getting sued for $2 million. That was only 11 months ago. Really? And I mean, it's crazy. If Brat knows about this stuff, you gotta do some research. Look, when you're as famous as Brat and you got, royalties coming at you left and right, and yeah, Brat has her own, bills. She's got her own stuff to pay. But you need to look at this woman and be like, who the heck are you? Why didn't you tell me any of this stuff? Ain't no such thing at this point is, baby, I don't care what you did in your past. You mine now. Like, no, no. That means her past is now your business too. I mean, she owes millions of dollars. And she, did something to affect the research and the what do you call it, the investigation of that child, and why the baby drowned in the first place. Where was the assistant? Where was she wasn't paying attention. Like it just was so careless. It was so careless. And you should have something to say. I should be looking at a video of Judy holding a press conference, apologizing, to the mother of the child and, showing some compassion, not crying, fake crying on her Instagram, because again, now her Instagram is clean. She has cleansed her Instagram. So if it's past, 2020, it doesn't exist because she's cleansed it all with one of her, cleansers that she's taking. Woo, child. Shaky exposes 2% and a real BBJUDY for the PPP loan. I didn't even know about the PPP loan until today. And you guys, this whole thing right here is a hot mess on crack. I cannot believe. And I'm sitting here thinking when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, I'm so happy for Brat. She looks happy. She looks like she's in a good place and all of that. Your mic sounds different from the video. Yes, your mic sounds distorted. All right, let me see.
Find out
Testing. Can you guys hear me? This is so. How is this even possible? Why are you? All right, let's now. Testing. 1, 2. Is that it? I think this is it. Is this it? Okay. Duchess says so much better. Okay, cool. Whoo, child. Look, running a live show will have you stressed out. Jeez, come on, Restream, do me right, okay? So obviously there are a lot of things out here about this woman. Like I was saying, it's a little scary when you get like I want to know how they first met. How did Brat and Judy first meet? And you know what I'm saying? Like, how long was it before, oh my God, I'm so in love, and all of this stuff. It's a little crazy. People are doing tarot readings on this woman. Shakey's reaction to the real BBJUDY video, an exclusive video from Judy's ex-girlfriend. Like MC Shaky is going in. Like there's every other video is MC Shaky. Oh my God. Every other video I'm seeing is, all right, let's see. Stop buffering and play already. It is too late at night for this thing to be buffering.
So he is a licensed hair cosmetologist that lives in Texas. He's from New Orleans, but he spent time in Atlanta as well. And Mr. Lucas, what's his first name? John? Not John. I'm finna spill some tea. Hold on. I'm finna spill some tea. Hold on. Stay right there. Spill some tea. So Mr. Lucas is the one. What he does for people, if you want to do, he will put a combination of products for you. You pay him, and he puts a combination of products together for you. A combination of your products for you, so you can make your own products. He actually has a hair group thing called this. Hold on. No more hair breakage. Okay, there you go. No more hair breakage. Hair boosts. That's what he calls it. Growth drops.
I got a feeling, you guys, that I know where this is going. The
growth drops have the exact same formula as the miracle drops. They didn't come up with this through accident. It didn't happen by chance. She's over here thinking about growth drops, and he's over here thinking about she's over here thinking about miracle drops. He over here thinking about growth drops. No. He knows about the chemical compositions of things and things like that. So he can put down, okay, put this in it, put this in it, put this in it, put this in it, put this in it. Ship it out to China. That's what they do. Everybody does it. Everybody does it that does that. Ship it out to China. Wow. Ship it out to China. And China packages it, makes this, that, and the other, whatever. That's what they do.
That's true.
So Judy goes to him with a wing and a prayer. Wing and a prayer and begging.
So that means she ain't have no money, but she's taking a meeting because she needs a product.
Him to make her a composition of products. So she went to the breakfast store and lied, saying that she had a team of chemists. Now watch this. Let's put it up. Hold up. I got receipts. Hold on. Stay right there. Don't move.
This guy is entertaining. I have to subscribe to him. He's entertaining.
So this is her on the Breakfast Club. Listen.
All right.
Jesus. Don't think I'm out here doing all this for nothing. And weeds, or whether it was from, like hereditary alopecia. So I try to do what I could. There was the alternative from the pills and all the rest of it. And a good friend of mine had a chemist, and he kind of handed them over to me.
Wow. So he says a good friend of mine had a team of chemists and handed them over to you. That's not what happened, sister. You went to him begging to get your stuff done. So the person that they're talking about is this man, Mr. Lucas. And Mr. Lucas is the person who actually developed the recipe, would you say?
No.
For Miracle Drops.
The formula, yeah.
This is the issue. She started selling Miracle Drops. She didn't pay him. She started bubbling with it. She didn't pay him. And so guess what he did? Since he is the one who sent it to China to get produced, with the, how they wanted, they cut up the formula. Yes, formula. I say ingredients, chemical. Guess what he did? Don't worry about it. I got it. Don't worry. I'm more. Hold on. My bad. Sure. Gotta give it attention. All right. So this what happened. So you know what he did? He just started selling the product too. I made the composition. I'll show you. Thanks for the free marketing, sis. So then she got heated. How you gonna sell Miracle Drops? Miracle Drops my product. I'm the one. Blah blah blah. Yada yada. I'm Big Judy. It's my Miracle Drops. Well, this is actual. All right. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. So this is an actual recording from a conference call when she called and was threatening to have him sued for his Miracle Drops. So hold on. I'm gonna play that for y'all right.
How does this guy know all of this stuff? I mean, I know he's in New Orleans, but dang.
No.
Talk about inch high private eye.
In her voice. Now listen.
So basically what she's saying is, I can't believe you started selling Miracle Drops because, hey, that's my product, even though he invented it. But in order for it to be yours, you have to pay for it. So she didn't pay for this. So therefore, he can do whatever he wants to do with it, which means that she has got Miracle Drops on the shelf, falsifying information because she didn't actually come up with the formula. Are you kidding me right now? So she is just falsifying stuff. Yes, I have $1 million company. I invented diamond drops or whatever. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? I never used this product, but now that I know that, I would not. What type of begging she doing? Child, please don't, take this stuff away from me. That's her bread and butter. That's what she's famous for in Hollywood, is the little drops. So I went to the website. I saw her kaleidoscope. I saw the Kaleido Kids, and all of that stuff and all of her glory. Not impressed, because anybody can, come up with a product. Just like Shaky said, anybody can come up with a product. But this is crazy when you use somebody, like you try to use somebody else. Like, so if you know that you are making a profit the best thing for you to do is start paying your bill, because you know he did not do that for free. That's crazy if you thought this man was going to do the work and get this stuff produced for you and you didn't have to put any money in his pocket. That's nuts. That is absolutely insane. JJ said some people survive live off and feed off of drama. Oh, they live. Yeah. Feed off of drama and gossip. That's his food. I tell you, he knows everything. Judy is not that bright. Judy can do research to create her own hair products. I mean, she could have. Natural hair care products are all the rage. Like everybody, is doing this. There are YouTube videos on it that you can produce for yourself, or do, like Marseille Bell, she has her body butter. She came up with her own formula after doing some research. She went to, the store, she bought her products, and boom, she's got body butter. So, and yeah, she could have done the same thing. She could have had her own miracle drop. She did not have to, go, the distance or whatever, but I'm sure she wanted the packaging, and everything to be, just so. And that's understandable, but you still have to pay for the stuff. You have to pay for this stuff. Now, I'm telling you now, I hear you guys. I want to hear the tarot reading. I'm just telling you now that I do not believe in any of this tarot stuff. This is for y'all. Let me find the video. It's definitely not for me because I don't believe in any of that stuff. Of course, they do call it a game and it's just for entertainment. Now, I know I just pulled this up not too long ago. Okay, Lil James, MC Shaky, Lisa Bonet. It is a girl reading the cards. Where did they go? Where'd she go? Oh, here she is. Jessica Dupart, tarot reading, The Real BBJUDY. And this was a year ago by Goddess Within. It's a little long, so I'm probably not going to watch the whole thing.
Hey, y'all. It's Goddess Within. Okay, so I'm back for another video. I just want to take a look into
the sound is really low, guys. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it or not.
Sorry, excuse my hand. I know a lot of people have done a reading on Jessica Dupart, but recently,
like you know what? I actually like her. You know, I like her entrepreneurship. I love the fact that she's from New Orleans. I think the New Orleans people are very talented and they are some go-getters regardless. So I love people from New Orleans. I love New Orleans. And I just want to take a look at Jessica. I want to see, does Jessica really love the Brat? The Brat will love Jessica. Did Jessica do a come to me spell on the Brat? Did she do a little, did she do that work on her? Okay, yeah, no, I'm talking about. Did she put some work on the Brat? So let's just take a look at it. So we're going to move the camera up so I can shuffle and I'll go. Of course, who is my favorite deck? My favorite deck.
I feel like she's whispering.
Jessica Dupart, aka Big Booty Judy, or the real BBJUDY.
Oh my God, how long does this take? Okay, all right, okay. Jeez.
Been down so y'all can see it. Just do apologize for the way the angle is.
Excuse me. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords here. We have the Death card. We have the Ten of Wands to the side. We have the Ace of Swords here. We have the Empress of the We have Death card, the Ten of Wands, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So what I can tell you about Jessica is that she is a woman who's going to be, she's going to beat the odds. She's going to have the wheel rotate in her favor at all times. She's going to continue to be successful in life. She's going to do something she's going to expand her business. Because it is something that she wants to take care of her whole family. She's not thinking about family. She's thinking about race.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's so, I commend her for that. You're thinking about your legacy, you know. She understands that she's a woman of abundance. She's a mother. She has to do all this. She works her ass off, y'all. I feel like I can see her just like doing what she needs to be doing as far as thinking of ideas, thinking outside of the box, y'all. And I also, like, I don't know why I pick up, but I do see.
Okay, that's enough of the tarot card whisperer, because I can't make out what she's saying anyway. But you know, her little tarot card reading was very positive for Judy. Okay, hi Amanda. It was very positive. You know, she's thinking about her legacy and she's doing all of the things. So, you know, hey, maybe it is what it is. I don't know. But what I do know is there's a lot of stuff out here from at least 2+ years ago that, you know, if I were planning on marrying somebody, I would want to know, you know, the end result of all of this stuff. And if there is an end result, you know what I'm saying? Like, has this stuff been taken care of? Or is this something that could, you know, come back to bite me in the butt? So, I don't know, y'all. It looks like Brat may have met her financial match because she's got some stuff in the closet. She's got a lot of debt, just like Brat has a lot of debt. She's got some skeletons in her closet, but I'm sure that Judy probably has more hidden than Brat, because Brat, you know, she's a celebrity. She lived her life, you know, in the camera's eye. So we know when she went to prison. We know when she got out. We know, you know, about the, you know, the lawsuit. We know everything because it's out there, you know, in the open. But we don't know a lot about Judy or Jessica. Why? Judy is not short for Jessica. What is that? Anyway, we don't know. We don't know. But we know that Brat seems to be completely in love with Jessica, and I'm just not. This just is a recipe for disaster. And I hate to say this, but I really hope the wedding is halted or something happens. Like, I don't know. I don't want it to happen. Not saying that I don't want them to be happy. I wish everybody peace and happiness. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and more hair grease to everybody. But, comma, not at the expense of, is this going to, you know, hurt me in the long run? And the MC Shaky, he made a lot of valid points in his videos. And apparently he's got a lot of videos with receipts that he's talking, you know, to everybody about, from 2 years ago to a month ago, because this one right here is a month ago, where he says, Shaky says the Brat and the real BBJUDY's relationship is fake, which is what we saw. He made a lot of valid points about the relationship being fake. And when you look at it, you can tell that Brat is always pulling on, you know, Judy, because she's really, you know, she seems like she's just in love, and Judy is just there. Judy is like, whatever. Like, we in the same room. Now, I've not seen the show, so I didn't know that they were sleeping in separate rooms. I don't know if they're that. What is that? What is that? Do they do that? Do they sleep in you know, separate rooms now? Is that what they do? You're shacking up, but you just have your own room. So you're really not shacking up, but you are, just not in the same bedroom. Right. Amanda says Brat and Judy are using each other for clout. I think so. In the hair business, I think you have Judy. Judy is, you know, all that in a bag of chips to people who use her hair products. She has a good look. Not a lot of people know about the debt though. And then you have Brat, Functified, need I say more? But we all know who, what, when, where, why, and how. Okay. Amanda said they tried to sue Shaky and lost. I saw that. I did see that. I'm gonna have to watch that on my own time and because it looks interesting. And I think that Shaky is funny. So I went ahead and subscribed because I'm like, yes, he looks like he is messy. JJ says, are they roommates? Shaky said they have their own bedrooms. They don't stay in the same bed. They're in 2 different bedrooms. So I don't know, because he was like, that's not authentic love. They don't show anything except for this is a business, which we just saw the video. So roommates, roommates with benefits. I don't know what they got going on, but I've never seen a couple live together in the same house on a reality show and just go off to their separate rooms. I've never seen that. I don't know about y'all, but I've never seen that on reality TV. So Shaky is definitely the receipt king. I'm gonna have to watch him because I need to get on his level of receipts. I love my receipts. I can research all day, but he's got an inside scoop on some stuff. So I need to be finding out. I need, like, do you have a 30-day class, Shaky, on receipt finding? Because you got audio clips and all kinds of whatnot. Like, why am I just now finding this guy? He's hilarious. Why do I not know him? As much stuff as I have to look up for my own show, how do I not know him? Okay, so check this out. People had brought up Larry Reid Live. I watched Larry Reid Live, and I'm going to refresh my memory. If I could go back to where's my history on something that I watched. I don't want to play the video. I need for it to resonate, because somebody did tell me to go back and watch Larry Reid Live. Oh, the social media blackout. And he talked about a few things. He did talk a little bit in detail about what's going on with Kelly Price and trending topics or whatever. I kind of feel like, and again, these people knew what they were doing. Okay, let's just call a spade a spade. You've got Kelly Price, who is connected to R. Kelly, who is on trial, and he just was found guilty. Kelly Price comes out missing and doesn't do anything about it until some days. And then, was it yesterday or before yesterday, is when she actually showed up to the authorities. So now that she's showed up at the police station and they have put eyes on her, she is no longer a missing person. Okay. So now you've got Kelly and the infamous boyfriend, fiance, husband person that she either lives with or is a side piece, or I don't know. We don't know. And I'm beginning not to care, because I feel like there's something messy going on between that, because you have the two men, and one of them is saying nothing, and the other one is saying, I don't go with Kelly Price. I'm not married to Kelly Price, okay? But the Daryl person is the one on the marriage certificate, okay? So he's the one that I'm looking at as the husband, and she did out of her mouth on TMZ say, my husband, okay? Apparently, I got sent some information that Kelly and her husband, were loading a plane in LAX, getting out of Dodge or whatever. So now that that's happened, she has not said a word about what happened and what transpired between Nicci Gilbert and the Brat. That is what I was waiting on. What I'm waiting on for Kelly is an apology, like a public apology, since this whole thing went public. If you mess up in public, I believe you should apologize in public. So I think, I'm just saying, and I know there are going to be some people who are going to be her fans regardless, because the girl is talented, and besides her personal life, people are going to be her fan. But at the same time, don't do your fans like that, because all of this could have been avoided. But whatever, it is what it is. But now you've got two of your best friends, acquaintances, whatever you want to call them, Nicci Gilbert and the Brat, not liking each other because maybe you reached out to Nicci and didn't reach out to Brat. But Brat says, hey, I talk to her every day, and you said too much, and you should keep your mouth shut, blah, blah, blah. So now a friendship has broken up. Falsifications have been, filed at the police department that you had to show up in person, to debunk. And all of this stuff because you were irritated that people were ringing your doorbell trying to find out if you were dead or alive. Something ain't right with that whole situation. So then we go back to Brat. Everybody says that Brat is in Kelly's business and it's too much, and she needs to back up and mind her own business, because whoever she's involved with, Brat loves Judy. Judy is up to no good. Judy has skeletons of her own. which lands us here. She does. She definitely has some skeletons. My commentary on the whole thing. Hey, mukbang sis, how you doing? My whole thing about the whole thing, is that all these people need to get their acts together. I think that she holds the key. Kelly holds the key to, mending this stuff and putting things back together. Do I think she will? Nope. But I'm just saying, she holds the key. She's the one that can make all of this stuff better. She is. All she has to do is pick up a phone or, do a three-way call or show up and talk to Nicci and Brat and squash this whole thing. Everybody apologized and make up, and now we're all friends again. Go give your kids a big hug. Talk to your sister. Everybody is woosah. This is regardless of if your family likes your husband or not. Okay? Because according to the streets, everybody is like, oh, well, they didn't even know Kelly was married until she was on the Larry Reid Live show, which, I don't know at what point they found out, but I know the world found out that she had a husband the day after she was considered missing. Yes, Kelly has a beautiful voice, Sabrina. Welcome to the village. Thanks for coming. JJ, the Bat probably is taking heat off of Judy. I mean, probably because before the Brat even went off on Nikki Gilbert, as you can see, per the receipts online, Judy was already being investigated by a lot of vloggers. Not just me, but a lot of vloggers have been digging into Judy's past. Otherwise, it wouldn't be so easy for me to find. Amanda says Brat needs to leave Nicci alone. I think they just all need to calm down. Kelly is not missing anymore. She did what she wanted to do. She's grown. She's entitled. Whether we think it's okay or not. Do we think it's okay? No. You should have handled yourself differently, but you didn't. And, now here we are, muddling through. We're muddling through this mud and mess that Kelly Price is, presented us with, and we're just trying to make heads or tails. And somebody asked me a question about, well, why are y'all so invested? And this is, none of your business. I'm going to say this again, which the Victory Village over here, we know. Don't put your stuff on the internet if you don't want your stuff out there. Stop playing with the media, because whatever you do, whatever you say, we're going to get wind of it one way or the other. People send me tips about stuff all the time. Some of them I can use. Some of them maybe a little gruesome, a little gory that I can't, I'll lose my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? So you do something stupid, trust me, everybody's going to be talking about it. Dominique, welcome to the village, hon. This is all Kelly's fault. She could have easily showed up. Hey guys, I'm fine. Nothing going on here, and went back to hiding, aka spending the promotional money on vacation. Hello. Dominique is a genius. Best comment so far. This is all Kelly's fault because all she had to do was show up and say hi, or text somebody and say hi, or call somebody video phone, anything, or your husband, since he was able to call 911. But that's a whole nother story. Look, when they get through dragging Judy, they're going to start picking on Kelly's husband. And they probably already are digging. I bet you some folks digging around on the internet, trying to find out who this dude is, where he came from, how they met, where did y'all even get married at? The marriage certificate is public record, thanks to Larry Reid Live. He broke the story first and had Kelly's sister on the show. I was there when Kelly's sister called in, and then the next day he had a formal interview. And I feel like I was kind of hurt for Kelly's family because they didn't know that she actually was married. Her last name is changed. She's a Crump. And everybody was so confused because some people said, well, she married in September. No, she married in May. No, she married in November. Nope, she married in October. We know for sure that she married in 2020. Okay, we know that. And we know that Mr. Crump is her husband because the marriage certificate said so. But do you see what I'm saying? The fans, you guys, the fans were confused, and some of them still are, because some of the stuff just doesn't add up. So people don't know what to think. We want to be your fans. We want to buy your records, and we want to, be proud of you. We want to say congratulations on your wedding and all this stuff, but you're not giving us an opportunity, Kelly. It's like you like swimming in this mud. I don't understand. Hey, Jason, welcome to the village. This is a random, but what do you think would happen if you threw something sharp at a hot air balloon? It probably would pop if the point of it were to, puncture. It probably would pop. That's just my guess. I don't know. Hot air balloons have the fire and all this kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm never going. I'm never going up in an air balloon, so I don't care. But thank you for being here, Jason. Amanda says, who is saying they aren't married to Kelly? The other guy, the light-skinned guy, is saying that he is not Kelly's husband. They said that his account on Instagram, they found him on Instagram, and everybody was saying, no, Kelly's husband is not Daryl Crump. It's this other guy. And the guy's like, nope, not me. It ain't me. Let me see if I can find. Okay, guy says he's not Kelly's husband. Boyfriend. Brandon Blackstock is furious. No. Kelly Price, because I don't think that was even. I think that's fake. They have fake news. I think that's fake. I don't even know. Okay, exclusive Kelly Price and boyfriend are actually married. Hip Hop Hollywood brought that out like a few days ago, September 26, 2021. Now it has been revealed that Crump is more than just Kelly's boyfriend. He's her husband, according to the Clark County Clerk's Office, which is the marriage certificate that I showed you guys when we first started doing this. And then the Sun, the U.S. Sun, 8 days ago said the same thing. Husband. Well, she said it. That's my husband. I don't know that guy's name, but on his Instagram, he's saying, and I got that as a tip. Kelly Price's sister says she's still missing despite reports. Okay, that was Yahoo, so that's old. Gospel singer Kelly Price is no longer considered missing. Okay, that was yesterday. So everything is everything, but I'm not finding the guy who's saying he's not Kelly Price's husband. But I will look on Instagram and see. Matter of fact, let me just do an Instagram search right now and see if I can find anything. Why wait? Let's do it now. Let's see. Kelly Price. Let's see what pops up under Kelly Price. Under Kelly Price. Okay. Good Lord. All right, let me take you guys along with me because I don't want you guys to be bored. So let's go over to Instagram, hashtag Kelly Price, and see if we can find this person. And Amanda says Terry could be. It's definitely not Daryl. Daryl is the husband. How many husbands does Kelly have? I don't know. I saw the Instagram profile. It's very suspect. Okay, so you know which one I'm talking about, right? Hopefully I can run into it right now. I just searched hashtag Kelly Price. It's got a lot or whatever. And so now we're seeing, pictures of Kelly Price with a lot of different people. I was hoping conflicting reports as to her current whereabouts. Okay, this was a while back. Kelly Price speaks out about being, after being silent. Kelly Price seemingly returns to social media to slam the missing persons claim as fabrication. Okay. Well, she's back. And I'm not finding the guy. I thought, well, it's not like he would actually hashtag himself, but I just assumed I would be able to find this guy considering the amount of publicity she's cooked up. Right, that's not happening. So let me just do Kelly Price husband and see what that brings up. Nothing. Kelly Price and Company, Kelly Price. No, I said husband. Okay, can I just say that Instagram search sucks on the computer? Seriously. Kelly Price Crump. How about that? Oh, nothing. All right, fine. Well, apparently I'm not going to find anything unless I'm on mobile. I kind of hate this because I wanted you guys to see. I don't want to do it on my phone. I want you guys to see. But there's another, the Kelly Price. Ooh, there's plenty of Kelly Prices, huh? Well, while we're here, I may as well see what she's talking about. Spur of the moment, y'all. So, first thing I see is her following went down a few thousand. It's at 961,000 now. It was closer to 1 million, but stuff happens. Stuff happens. She has not taken back to Instagram. Her last post is still this of before my life changed forever post, which was 3 days ago. So she has not posted anything recently. There is no picture of her husband up. So she's staying clear of Instagram for now. So the only thing that's circulating is the I Have C19 video, and of course, where she was reading this promoter. She was reading this promoter for filth. Okay, not really sure what's going on over here. It looks like she's doing like a concert or some concerts or something. Live in concert, Kelly Price, Mother's Day. Okay, so there's no, like, as far as music and stuff is concerned, I don't see, anything like, oh, she has an album coming out or something like that. Doesn't mean that it's not true. Because you guys, hey, some of y'all know. Some of y'all know. Because y'all be on the gram more than I do. And so, I'm thankful for you guys sending me tips and stuff. But I don't see anything. Her and Nikki Gilbert kind of look alike, don't they? See that picture right there. This is supposed to be her and the boo, right? When all else fails, he got me. So this is the boo right here. Mm-hmm. And yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. So yeah, whenever she comes back to Instagram, we'll be watching. Oh Lord, these celebrities really, child, they make me tired. I tell you what. JJ said, how many husbands does Kelly have? At this point, I have no idea. Was his name Terry? I don't know. Hey, TM. All I know is it wasn't the name that was on the marriage certificate. It was totally different. So, TM said, please tell me how long ago BBJ was engaged to Denzel. Who is? What? Does anybody know who? Judy. I don't know. Does anybody in the audience know? Please tell me how long Big Booty's Judy was engaged to Denzel Cox. First of all, who is Denzel Cox? Is that the ex-husband? And Mukbang Girl, we know she'll be back full-fledged, up to her shenanigans and no good. We know. With a sob story, talking about, I said I wasn't going to cry. Yeah. The information that Shaky and Twanna has given, I strongly, without the receipts, this is so sad for that little baby and family. I'm telling you, that child needed a proper investigation. The child's mother deserves to know everything. I think that was so stupid and petty for Judy to cover her own butt because it happened on her property. Now, that right there, If I needed a reason to dislike that woman, there you go. If I needed a reason to say, I don't really care about Judy, that's it right there. Why would you deny this child's mom a proper investigation and everything? Why would you call your attorney first instead of calling 911 and consoling your assistant and your friend? Where was the assistant when the assistant was supposed to be looking after the child? Did she not understand her assignment? She didn't know her assignment was to, take care of the child. Right. Catherine, it is so much every time. And look, y'all know I am a research whore. I will research till the day is long because I need all the information. And everybody has a different story. And the people that don't even know Kelly directly are the ones who have the believable stories. It's the people that are closest to Kelly Price that doesn't, you know what I'm saying? It's like a little shaky or whatever. And then, of course, Kelly puts just enough out there, like with the TMZ thing, she puts just enough out there. And then, people like me, start digging around for other stuff because what are you trying to say instead of just saying it? It's ridiculous. Amanda says, is this him? Is this him? Wait, what happened? Oh, we're talking about the child that lost her life in Judy's backyard pool. So yeah. But yeah, if I ever needed a reason to say, no, I don't think Brat should get, because but you think about it. Think about this, okay? You got Brat and you got Judy, and they're in love. They got the show going. They go ahead and get married, and then something else ridiculous happens. Something else so mind-blowing happens, like, somebody else loses their life. Is Judy going to run off and leave Brat? Because she ran off and left whatever she had going on in New Orleans. She left. Yeah. Oh, the Instagram. I don't think he has an Instagram. The Crump guy, Daryl Crump. I don't know. I'll look and see for you though. Let me go back. But I just, when people do shady stuff like that, it makes me think, what else are you capable of doing? Not only did you leave Chick, you paid the police department off by purchasing them a new gym, which goes back to what Shaky was saying. If in fact you had enough money to bribe the police to get them off of your back about that child, you could have been paying your bill for the diamond drops because you owed money. So now it's like, how much money do you owe these people? Like, what is going on with you? Darrell Crump. Let's see if there's a Daryl Crump on Instagram. No. Nope. They just got Kelly Price is married and missing. Kelly Price, the public regarding her disappearance. And it's just a little hashtag Daryl Crump. No, he's not on here. I didn't think he was, but that's confirmation that he's not on there. So we won't worry about it. Let me get another one. Catherine says, we still don't know who Kelly Price is married to. Daryl Crump. It seemed the majority is saying Daryl Crump. Amanda, his initials are tattooed on his arm. Kelly liked his first picture. Is it Daryl? I mean, everybody's going with Daryl. Daryl is the husband. He's the husband. He's the one that is on the, sorry guys, he's the one that's on the certificate. He's on the certificate, the marriage license. So I agree with Larry Reed Live. I think Daryl is the husband, and he's probably the one who's been calling the shots. Mukbang says, ever since Lil James' mom talked about how BBJ did them over, that bogus contract, I've been looking at her sideways. Brat needs to run. I feel like she needs to pump the brakes and really dig into this, because this is a dangerous situation. If that woman has that kind of power, and it had to be more than money, because you can go work out anywhere. The police department did not need a gym, surely. And if you got that kind of pulling power in a situation, then hey, I don't need to be married to you because you can do some shady, underhanded stuff. Again, if she gets into trouble while she's married to Brat, where is it going to leave them? Brat's already been in prison once. Okay. Brat already has, some stuff that she has to pay herself. So do we need this? No. JJ says that Judy is acting like an angry gremlin from Crenshaw when the child passed in the pool. She did. The witness said that she seemed irritated. That is what the witness said. It said Judy seemed to be irritated. She was not, remorseful. She wasn't sad. She wasn't hysterical. She was irritated. Irritated. Kelly, if you're a polygamist, just say so. Stop. Favorite girl, I like you. His name is King UF Kings. All right, let's go back to Instagram. You know me, I'm all about some research. Let me see if can I copy and paste that? Will it let me? No. Underscore King. A minute. UF. King of Kings, followed by Miss Kelly Price. Okay, I see a girl and a guy in the. Let me show you guys where I'm at. Let's go to the profile. It only has 3 posts. Okay. He's not showing his face in either one of these. All right. King. Great, good for you. King of Kings. 3 posts, 2,243 followers, 275 following. Pay us like you owe us for the years that you tried to hoe us. All right. And that ain't him in the picture. That is Nipsey Hussle. That's not him. So this guy, but he's followed by, Kelly. So maybe he just did this, so, him and Kelly could have, a place to inbox each other or something. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. He's not tagged in anything. Yes, he is. He's tagged in a Walgreens post. What? Why would you be tagged in a Walgreens post? Kelly did it in honor of one of the last cities flying into March for a live performance prior to the world being declared in a state of global pandemic. Shout out to the great city of Memphis, Tennessee, home of Al Green and the Church of God in Christ. And you decided to put Al Green on the Walgreens sign. And yeah, gotta like that. He's also tagged in this post about last night, spending the time with the residents at the shelter. Uptown blessed me way more than they said it blessed them. Such an honor to be in their presence, such an honor to serve alongside. And then she had, everybody, Andy Smith and, all of these people that she was, out there with, all of the celebrities. Okay. And oh, what a cute little baby. How sweet. We love babies. So anyway, this here doesn't say anything, doesn't tell us anything. An unconquered mind is an unconquered soul. Winning since 96. What does that mean? Winning since 96. What do you do, sir? What do you do? Who are you? What do you look like? On this road to wealth, we walk the same path, but different shoes. We might even have the same vision, but we share different views. Are you a rapper, sir? Is that what you are? A poet, perhaps? Yeah, I don't have time for this crap. I don't have time for any of this. Seriously. So these are the posts that you put on Instagram. But now let the one who has a money bag take it, and likewise a knapsack? I can't. I cannot. I quit. I can't. I feel like I've been duped. Am I being punked? Amanda says, that's Nipsey in the profile. Yeah, but the other pics are him. Kelly tagged him in the pic of the birthday gift he had made for her. Well, I saw Al Green on the Walgreens thing, and I saw the ones, but show yourself, sir. Why are you hiding your face? JJ said that's odd. She wasted money on police officers, but did not waste money for a hair recipe. For a hair recipe, she be. I wonder what Judy. I wonder what's Judy definition of BLM. Oh Lord. Okay, she begged. Okay. Y'all are wilding out. Listen, this has been fun, but I think we've ran out of information. I don't think we could cover anything else on Judy, but trust me, if there is more to unfold, we shall. Brat, whoo child, you have got to dig into this stuff. You got to, girl. Dominique says the Daily Mail has pics of them. Oh, you mean at the plane and all that stuff? I think I did look at those. The Daily Mail. Daily. Yep. It's still up there. Kelly Price. Let me see if those are the same pictures. Gospel singer Kelly Price is no longer considered a missing person 5 days ago. But are you vacationing, ma'am? You're 48 years old and you acting like this. Girl, get your life. All right, let's see what's happening. The latest. Yeah, that's them at the airport. That is them at the airport. Right there. That's them. That's the guy. That is not the guy that they like. The first picture may have been like an ex-boyfriend or something, but this is the same guy that we just saw on Instagram. He's forever hiding his face. Probably, we can't fuss about the mask. You're supposed to be wearing a face covering, so I'll give him that. But he definitely does not want us to know who he is. Definitely. There's, no doubt about it. He would not be going to these lengths to hide his face. Daryl Crump, exactly. The latest, gospel singer Kelly Price, 48, is no longer considered a missing person after meeting with authorities, to clarify her status. She was snapped, picture, leaving LA on Monday with her husband, Daryl Crump. So we were right in the first episode that, Daryl is this guy's name. So the other guy was not, I don't know how his poor picture got, crossed up in this, but okay, Kelly. Poor guy. Poor guy. Oh, look at all of this. Look at all of this. One phone call could have just squashed all of this. That's crazy. Price's family said her boyfriend, Terrell Babbers. Now, this is where it got confused. Price's family said Terrell Babbers, pictured with Price in 2020, had kept them from visiting her when she was released from the hospital. But now, if we scroll on up, where yet? Is that him? Gospel singer Kelly Price, 48, no longer considered a missing person, blah, 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 was snapped leaving LA on Monday with her husband, Daryl Crump. Two totally different people. I told y'all they were different people. I told y'all. This and that other dude, Terrell, they ain't the same person. So maybe I don't know. Kelly, girl, do you see why everybody is in your business now? when you look at the dates and all of the things, this is not a good look, ma'am. Authorities had found no evidence of foul play after searching Price's home and speaking with her boyfriend, Terrell Babbers. When did you dump Terrell and marry Daryl? And who did the police talk to that filed okay, Hollywood Unlocked said her boyfriend. Okay. But now Terrell Babbers on Instagram said we're not together. How did you pull this off? Because the records show that days after you buried your grandmother, you got married to Daryl. I mean, you pull some shit. So, girl, Kelly. Okay, so this is the boyfriend, and then she got married to somebody else. Had to be. Y'all with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? Let me go to the comments and see what my insomniacs are talking about. Dominique said in the wheelchair, like 3 Kelly Price and her husband. Yeah, I got that one. That's in my video. So I snagged her, the one with both of them in the wheelchair. So Amanda says he has the letter D tattooed on the back of his arm. I believe he's a drug dealer. Those are the same arms in the pic you showed him and Kelly. I'm telling you, these people got different names. Dominique says, yes. For sure he doesn't. For sure, right? For sure. That's weird that he does not want to be seen. I'm telling you. This guy right here, the Terrell, could care less. But Daryl Crump is not here for it. Daryl Crump is not here for the cameras. He is not thinking about being in the camera's eye. But Terrell Babbers is all up and through the camera. Okay? He is like, maybe they're twins. No, I'm reaching. Shout out to the 38 all across the board in YouTube land, Twitch, and Twitter live. I appreciate you guys being here. It's been almost 2 hours. It's 1 hour and 58 minutes going strong. While we just kind of put the pieces of this puzzle together, because we're insomniacs and we don't sleep. If you have not, go ahead and hit that thumbs up for your girl. It does help the channel out. And if you've been hanging out with us all night and you haven't subscribed, what are you doing with your life? Hit the button. It's free. Amanda says that she gave 2 different names on purpose. Daryl is a drug dealer. Do you really think so? Do you guys really think those allegations are true, though? Because she doesn't really look like an addict to me. I mean, I'm not saying that, she's got to look like Pookie in them or whatever, but I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the 5 heartbeats, drugged out, that type of thing. Like, she's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, was the movie Jungle Fever? Like that, no. Like, who was that? And was it Jungle Fever? And it was Halle Berry? Not that kind of cracked out. But Amanda said, I'd be willing to bet money that Crump is a drug dealer. I don't know, but it is something going on. Information man, welcome to the village. Love and peace. Listen, y'all. I told y'all from jump it was 2 different people. Now, Kelly Price is not above playing shenanigans. R. Kelly is her boy. So we know she'll play some shenanigans. Amanda said, no, not for the drugs, for the money. For the money. For the money. Ah. Okay. Oh, Amanda, I'm with you. I'm okay. We're on the same page. Parker, welcome to the village. Hi. Did you see the threats on Kelly's mother's husband's page by D. Crump? What? No. When did this happen? So Kelly's mother's husband has an Instagram and there were threats. You must elaborate. You must give us a link or something. We need this. Parker, You have tea. You mean to tell me, Parker, you've been sitting the whole time with this tea? Bishop. You know what, girl? Paris don't start. Girl, Amanda. I know, favorite girl. I don't think that D is for drugs either. Bishop North. You just brought back memories, Amanda. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I can't say what I want to say. I can't say what I want to say, but I am going to do this. Oh my God. Memories of like 10, 15 years ago just flooded back to my head. I can't believe this is happening. What is his name? I'm typing in Bishop North. Is it Albert Neal or just Bishop _ North? Can you guys elaborate for me? I'm going to click on the hashtag. Let's research the hashtag first. So Bishop North does not seem to be in with the hashtag. Let me go back. Do you guys have a name for him? Is it Albert? Albert Neal North. Okay, let me go back. All right, Bishop has one picture. There are no comments and there are 7 likes. He is not tagged in anything. So if this is him, Bishop Albert L. North, he's not following anybody. He has 20 followers and only 1 post. Am I in the right vicinity? Is that the guy you guys are talking about? If so, his Instagram has been expunged. That D is not for drugs, y'all. Parker on his Facebook. Oh, I don't have Facebook. I don't do Facebook, which I wouldn't be able to get on it anyway, right? Because of the blackout. Is the blackout over, Information Man? Everything is cool. I did email you back, so we gotta get this collab going. Information Man and me are cooking up something like super good. Hey boo. I know I missed a lot. It's just turning in. Hey babes, girl, you did. We've been up to no good. We're just researching to see what we can find out about folks because it's 11:04 p.m. and we don't sleep around here. Albert N. North. Okay, let me try that. See if that will come up. Albert in North. Let's see what that brings forth. Bishop again. And then one of them doesn't have a face. Albert in Santilli. Northern Alberta. I think that's it. I think we're not going to get anywhere else. I'll click on the little blank person, but yeah, there's nothing there. If there were threats or anything like that, it's a possibility that they got rid of it. Maybe, I don't know. It's not yielding anything. But if it's Facebook, I don't have Facebook, so I broke up with Facebook months ago. Albert Neal North. It was just like try all of the combinations. I did. I tried. I promise. No, it's not going to happen, you guys. It is not going to happen. Everything else is a place. So this is it. This is the only one that's on here. JJ says, I feel sorry for those 2 individuals. They have to push Kelly and husband in the wheelchair. You are so shady. Y'all are going to have to do Facebook on your own time. I don't have it. I broke up with Facebook a long time ago. I can't stand Facebook, and I'm glad. I barely have an Instagram. It's just for if people want to get in touch with me. I don't post anything on there. It's just, it's just something. Parker says, what's your Instagram? I will screenshot the page. if you guys want to send me an Instagram, maybe one day in the future I will post, but don't hold me to that. All right, I just dropped the link for my Instagram, so if you guys want to connect with me there, hey Sharon, yeah, that's my Instagram link. So feel free. It's not private or anything. So, yeah, all of y'all can hit me up on Instagram. I mean, if I do get like most of my followers to or most of my subscribers to come over to Instagram, I probably would use it, but I really just use it to be nosy, to make sure that my facts are good. You know what I'm saying? I follow all the latest and the greatest and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like a tool that I use for research. Amanda says that Kelly and her sister got up to sing at the funeral and he shut it down, saying, "This ain't no concert. This ain't no show. Shut the front door and lock it." Okay. Dominique says he was saying that Kelly didn't pay for the funeral services and that she wasn't with the mom around her passing. So all that crying on the internet, he probably feels it to deflect from her crap. That's nuts. This whole thing is insane. Well, we actually was talking about the Brat and talking about Judy, and it all circled back to Kelly because once again, none of these people would be in the news if it wasn't for Kelly. Okay? Wouldn't be in the news, sirs and ma'ams. Brat would not have had a reason to go off on Nicci. Nicci would not have a reason to, make a plea on Instagram. These people wouldn't have, this attention right now if it wasn't for Kelly. They owe Kelly. Kelly should get, y'all should, what y'all should do. Everybody that got some publicity from Kelly's tirade, Kelly should go to like wish.com and buy you guys something really nice because y'all are getting clout off of Kelly's refusal to communicate. Everybody jumped on the bandwagon. We love Kelly. We love Kelly. It's like Kelly won't even talk to y'all. She's gone. She got on the plane with her husband. Oh. I'm joking, you guys. I really don't care. Kelly's okay. She's all right. She's alive. So whatever she does from this point on is none of my business because I don't care. Yeah, I don't want to, waste my time on people that like you would do this just for publicity or whatever. I don't think that's cool. I don't. Crump is in the funeral. Yeah, Crump is her husband. He should be. Okay. I'll probably take a look at it or whatever, but yeah, Crump is the husband. Crump is the husband. Daryl Crump. He's the husband. And oh no, y'all. This whole thing just makes me sick because I know it had everything to do with publicity. This was a outright publicity stunt. And it just reeks of, I want to be famous and I want to be relevant. I mean, that's all it is. That's all it is. And it just happens to be right around the time when R. Kelly, who has worked with Kelly Price, happens to be in the news as well. So the whole kingdom is crumbling down. Everybody that helped build the kingdom of the Kellys, it's just all coming out. R. Kelly, poor thing. Not sorry. What can I say? I'm happy. But this is what I wanted to say about that situation, because a lot of people got bent out of shape the last time I talked about R. Kelly. I understand what everybody was saying, okay? I get it. But to me, this is a thing where R. Kelly, right, has gotten away with so much stuff, okay? He's gotten away with a lot of stuff over the years, decades. And every time, he urinated on somebody, or he, groped somebody, or, somebody filed a suit against him for, whatever, he was able to either pay them off, or he was able to, weasel his way out of it. There was always a loophole. Some way he got, away from it. And this time, you're not going to be able to get away. Everybody said, oh, this is just ridiculous. They're just, piling charge on top of charge. This isn't fair. R. Kelly thought that he got away with a lot of stuff, but in the end, he really did not. He's going to pay for every time he tried to pay somebody off, every time that he, thought he got away and he was invincible, every time he hurt, one of his children, his wife, those girls that he had brainwashed. He is going to pay for all of it. It doesn't matter what it looks like on paper or what it looks like to us, the public. He knows. He's got good sense. He might be illiterate, but he's got really good sense. And he knows what's up. He knows what's up. That's why he's just like, oh my God. It's like, I know you didn't think you were going home. That wasn't even, stop playing. I know you didn't think you were going home, Kelly. You didn't think, no, surely not. No, come on. You did a lot of dirt over the years, sir. You have done a lot of dirt over the years. And one of the worst things that, he made a statement during trial about not knowing how much was in his bank account and stuff because people had to be paid off and this, that, and the third. And, he didn't know. Yeah, you did. You knew. And you probably asked your banker every day how much money you had in your account. But you want to stay out of court. You want to stay out of jail, out of prison. You can't be getting arrested here, there, and everywhere. So, of course, you're going to pay people off. And you got to keep those concert dates, okay? Even after Silence R. Kelly and the radio wouldn't play your stuff, you still had to keep those concert dates, sir, because you had people to pay off, sir, and you still got your regular bills. And so, yeah, R. Kelly can't buy his way out of anything anymore because he doesn't have that kind of money anymore. So he's getting what he should based on his record. JJ says that I think R. Kelly pay off a cop. He's just like Judy. I don't put it past, any of them. If Judy can pay for somebody to drop a whole investigation, and I still think that's sick. If I knew that, I would never be able to have a relationship with that person, let alone talk about marrying that person. Are you kidding me? I would see a video like that and then go, oh, but it's okay, honey. I still love you. Psh, bull crap. Because you might do it again. You might do it to me. What you talking about, Willis? All right, I'm checking my inbox. I don't see nothing. Let's see. Let me refresh it. Okay, 4 requests. There you go. I don't know you. I don't know you. What's your name on here? Are you Dominique? No, 3 minutes ago, 1 minute ago, 2 minutes ago. Image is blurred to protect you from unwanted stuff. Tap to see. I'm scared. What am I supposed to see? I don't see anything. What happened? Oh, okay. It's the one that's blank. Bishop Albert in North. Okay. There's nothing on, there was nothing on it. Okay, so that is it. Bishop Albert Neal North. Okay, got that one. This one says 3 minutes ago. Okay. Wait a minute. Is this tea? This is some tea. Are you gonna, yeah, accept it? Duh. It's so little, I can't read it. Oh, now who is D? Who is D? A blank, you better watch your mouth. You got a lot to say, but don't own ish. You got life all the way effed up. If you got something negative to say, I suggest you keep it to yourself. If I was you. And another thing, how you a bishop with no church and 10 wives. FOH. Continuing on to say, you better watch your effing mouth. You a man that's talking about someone, wife, mother, and sister, keep on being an a-hole. Now, my question is, who is D Crump and who I'm what is he talking about? I need the backstory. All right. I need the backstory. Please enlighten me. Because that's a little scary. And then you've got this one right here that was just sent to me. Thank you guys so much for sending me clips. I really, really appreciate it because I don't have Facebook. So if you guys have something for me on Facebook and you send me the link to it, I can't get it because I don't do Facebook. But this right here is the other one. Family problems for 30 years. I did not call my mother or see her because I did not forgive her. I paid the price. She passed away. At the funeral, I cried as a child, emotionally disturbed, and all I could see was her kindness and a loving mother. Families are being destroyed because of unforgiveness, and it hinders your relationship with our Lord Jesus Christ and growth. Unforgiveness will put hatred in your heart, a deceiving spirit, etc. I'm telling you from experience, go see your parents no matter what. Love them unconditionally, respect them, cherish them. If not, you're going to pay for it on earth and the judgment of God. Don't wait until the death spirit takes your parents away. Listen to this message. This is God speaking. And this is on the Bishop Albert Neil North's Facebook. All right, I got more stuff coming in. I got more stuff. Y'all, we got receipts going on. Okay, yeah, I did see that. And then I also see wait. I see the threats and then y'all are so petty. They tag Larry Reed and Tasha K. Y'all stop being bad. Holy. Oh my God. I can't with y'all, man. I cannot. All right, let me go get the rest of these, man. I can't with y'all. That is hilarious. Okay, so this is his account.
Okay, I did this as a screen record so that it would make sense. So this.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, guys.
Okay, I did this as a screen record so that it would make sense. So this is his page on Facebook, Bishop Albert. Okay, I did this as a screen record so that it would make sense. So this is his page on Facebook, Bishop Albert.
Okay.
Okay, I did.
Okay, I got that. That was the bishop. All right, I have more messages. All right, accept that one. Court. Okay, court got me some stuff. Y'all are on a roll. Okay, yeah, I got that one. And I got that one. That is crazy, y'all, for real. Like, I'm not kidding. This stuff is deep. These people are just, oh, Lord. Nicole. Whew. Myers Mortuary and Cremation Services. Look at God. Oh, is that Kelly's sister? And they were together singing together like they love each other. Like this is a happy family moment, you would think. And I bet her sister can sing. Because you know Kelly's voice is unmatched. I mean, Kelly knows she can sing. I like her sister's hair too. Her hair was laid. Okay. And then this is Kelly singing. Okay. And this is at the funeral. All right. So this is Kelly being awarded this little picture. I'm sure it's by, oh my God. Mercy. Okay. And this must be the bishop. That's probably the bishop. Yeah, I'm certain that was the bishop. I'm trying to keep up with y'all.
Okay, I did this as a screen record so that it would make sense.
Okay, I think I already got that one. Okay, so let me go here. Dominique Kelly Price, the bishop has spoken. Oh, this is some tea right here. Wait a minute. I need to drink. I got to sip my tea right quick. Hold on. It is now 11:22 p.m. on a Monday night, and we are about to hear some tea for the first time on this channel from the Bishop Albert Neal North. And it says from March 21st, the truth is that I was married to Claudia and Kelly Price did absolutely nothing for her mother except break her heart. She never called while she was in the hospital or responded to the news of her mother's illness or passing. The financial part of the funeral, she did absolutely nothing. Starting a foundation for her mother after she's deceased is strictly for celebrity status only. Tasha K says, shots fired at Kelly Price. The bishop has spoken. We don't know their family dynamics. I think this is in poor taste, somebody said. Somebody else said that family relations are complex, especially behind closed doors, and one of the parties is not here to confirm or deny. Here's the thing, when you got stuff like this, here's the thing. This man, if you read this, the Bishop Albert Neal North is talking about an absolute experience. He is talking about what happened in those moments, period. It has nothing to do with, I don't know your dynamic and all of that kind of stuff. This is stuff that either did or did not happen. There's no maybe, there's no in between. It is strictly a yes or no fact. So anybody can tell straight facts without telling the whole story, and you can definitely understand what that person is talking about. Here we go again. Somebody's talking about, why is this anybody's business? Because people keep putting their business on the internet. Okay? That's why, you know what? We commentators wouldn't even have a job. This wouldn't even be in our job description if people didn't put their business out there in social media land and, do these interviews and stuff like that. We probably would be talking about the birds chirping in the trees or looking at how blue the sky is. But instead, somebody's always going to do something ratchet. And then we end up talking about it because it makes the news. So why is this anybody's business? Because that's the way it is. She said that we don't know what type of relationship she had with her mother. I know one thing I know. Bishop said the truth is I was married to Claudia and Kelly Price did absolutely nothing for her mother except break her heart. I know that because Bishop saw that and he just spoke on it. So I don't have to know her relationship. I know what the bishop just said. Tiana said, was she close to her mother? Because it's always two sides. No. Break her heart. She never called while she was in the hospital or responded to the news of her mother's illness or passing. That's what we do know. That's either a yes or a no, a do or a don't. It's like you either slice the cheese or you did not slice the cheese. Make it make sense. Bishop just made it make sense. She got to be problematic. No telling her family where she is and allowing a lawyer to speak on her behalf instead of telling her family herself, knowing that they was looking for her. Shaking my head. All this could have been avoided, which is what I've been saying. And this person made sense to at least 95 other people because she's got all the comments. One thing I don't wish is to be one of these dysfunctional celebrities. I mean, if you're always combative, always. I mean, now I'm fixing to tell y'all something that I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to tell you anyway, just because. So Kelly has a brother-in-law, right? And I met him years ago. I did some logo work for him. He flew down to Alabama to come meet me in person. Trell is his nickname. really cute guy. And when I saw Bishop Albert Neil North, I was like, I know that name. So now I'm putting two and two together. And from me meeting T, he actually said when they have like, or had back in the day when they had like family reunions and all that kind of stuff, like she would never participate. She would never come. So I do remember him saying how the other side of the family viewed Kelly back then. I'm 50 now, so this was way over 20 years ago. And it's 2021 now, and she's still combative, according to these people on the internet all over the place. We've seen it on Facebook. We've seen it on Instagram. We've seen it right here on YouTube. I have shown you countless people tonight who have all witnessed one thing or another, all leading back to Kelly Price, whether it's Nikki Gilbert getting into it with the Brat calling, folk out. And for real, to be honest with you, going back to Brat, which is what we were talking about, and Judy, Brat's probably stressed out because she doesn't know what to do with this lady. But I do agree, not wholeheartedly, because I got to do some more research, but I agree with DJ Shaky to a certain extent. This so-called union of Brat and Judy could very well just be a publicity thing. It's a business thing. There's not going to be a wedding. Remember Mendeezy and what's her name? They had like this gorgeous, beautiful wedding, but she never signed the contract. Yeah. I'm just putting that out there. Y'all know Love and Hip Hop. Huh? Mendeezy and what's her name? And they had the beautiful wedding. I sat there for the wedding. Oh my goodness. It was beautiful. She had her hair, the dream dress. I mean, tears were flowing, everything. And she didn't sign the wedding license or certificate or whatever. She didn't sign it. So yeah, let me go back and check what you guys are saying. Crumpus in one of the funeral pics. Okay, good. COVID stunts, very much COVID stunts. And somebody tried to come for me talking about, is this all you have to do in the midst of a pandemic? No, I do plenty, but I got to stop and work. This is part of my job. And I guess part of their job was looking at my job, because you wouldn't know what I'm doing if you weren't looking. JJ said, I think R. Kelly paid off a cop. Okay, I got when you said that. And then R. Kelly is no longer illiterate. Next week, R. Kelly's going to defend himself. How's he going to do that? He didn't learn to read in like a month or so. But all the time that he has spent in jail, he probably could have taken a few, lessons to read and write properly. He just doesn't want to. In his head, he probably is still, a celebrity, and he's just going to have to get used to the fact that he's not anymore. And when he does go to prison, he's probably going to be in a lot of trouble, because that's one thing that like people in prison, they don't like your crimes if you mess with like young people, young children. And so he's probably going to be in for a couple of treats of his own when he gets there. Favorite Girl says exactly. He dug this hole for himself. Parker, top one. Okay, I'm going to go back and make sure I didn't miss anything. Parker, she's telling me to click on the video. I'm going to go back. It's still up. Yes, that was Kelly's husband, Amanda. And Parker Daryl Crump, aka D. Oh, okay. Could be. D Crump. Could be. Okay, Parker. I'm with you. I'm back on track. Hey, Kay, welcome to the village. R. Kelly was taking notes in court. He is, might not be a scholar, but he is not illiterate. Was he taking notes, girl? I need to see the Zoom again. Was he taking notes? If R. Kelly is illiterate, how did he read the amendments? He told the girls to write. Well, now this is true, but he had assistants and stuff, so they were helping him. The girls clearly said he read the statements after they wrote them. He probably was looking at that paper, girl. It was just mumbo jumbo. it is hard for me to believe that Robert Kelly cannot read or write. I still feel some type of way, but I feel like we've been lied to. How can you be this age and you're like a mega star most of your adult life and you can't read not one thing and you can't write not one letter? I mean, like if you had to sign your name on something, all you can do is make an X. Huh? That don't make sense. Who is encouraging this type of behavior? R. Kelly, you don't have to read or write. I got you. Like, are you nuts? Of course he has to read and write. That's why he's broke, because he can't read and write. Parker, that's the post I was looking for. Thanks to whoever sent it. To the decrump comments were left after that post in April. That is some sick stuff. For real, though. Can you send me those too, please? You ain't gonna tell me that I got the best audience on YouTube. Okay, the Victory Village rocks. Okay. Kay say Kelly Fee has issues, all of this dirt because she went into hiding. Right. She could have killed this early by time. Everybody's been saying that. Now, see, for the ones of y'all who were saying, I don't see why it's that important, because all we're saying is all you had to do was contact your sister, your daughter, even your son, and say, look, this is what's going on. I'm going to be fine. Hubby is going to, keep in touch with y'all or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Make a plan so we know that you're okay. I mean, that's just being considerate. Even if you don't want to admit you love your family, at least be considerate. And if Kelly and her sister were singing at the funeral, hello, that debunks her testimony on TMZ saying that they hadn't seen each other in over a year. Okay, the girl just got married to Crump last year. Okay, she act like we can't count. Amanda said, I just told y'all that Kelly isn't loyal to anyone but herself. Both of the Kellys are Kelly and Kelly Price. Yes, honey, Yandy. Yandy, that's her name. She is so pretty, isn't she? But yeah, Yandy did that. And I was like, shut the front door. Why you doing Mendeezy like that? But you know what? Mendeezy said some messed up stuff earlier this year, so I'm not too fond of him anymore. But he needs to keep his head on straight so he can stay out of prison, so that he can raise his son, his children, not just his son, but his children. Kay said Nicci used this as an opportunity to promote her business. Agreed. Regardless of her business needs to be promoted for these types of allegations. So women need to be aware of the services. So I don't mind. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. Everybody that sent me a clip. This is crazy. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is absolutely crazy. And I mean, they're there. They're right there singing together, arms wrapped around each other. So yes, ma'am, you did see each other. Yes, ma'am, you were in the same room, in the same building. Yes, ma'am. Tasha K. Of course, Tasha was going to put this shots fired at Kelly Price. The bishop has spoken. Y'all, I'm so glad I had to thank y'all so much, because I had to put two and two together. I was like, how do I know the bishop's name though? Yeah, it's because of his her I guess you would call him a stepbrother-in-law, perhaps. But whatever the case is, that was just absolutely nuts. I can't believe. I mean, who would have thought that all of this stuff would come out of Kelly's missing and R. Kelly's trial? That all lead back to the same thing. If you just make a big old circle in one little small town, it all leads back to the same thing. That's crazy. The Kellys. Well, I guess, Karen is crazy. So what do you call a Kelly? We got Karen. So now we got to name the Kellys something. God bless. JJ said, someone wrote an anonymous book and said that he can read a little bit. Kind of had read the book on YouTube. I mean, it's hard for me to believe that a grown man that age just, I mean, you can't read nothing, you can't write nothing. Like, you ain't even curious about reading and writing. Like you really just don't care. You're never gonna pick up a pen and piece of paper and even try to at least write your name. JJ said the name of the book is SEX Me Confessions of Daddy's Little Freak. Ew. I never knew that. You didn't know? Shoot, Karen and Keisha. Karen and Keisha. Listen, you guys, this is like blowing my mind, like for real. I'm not even kidding. This is like exhausting to find out. I don't see how Gayle King and them do it. This is like their life. this is what they do every day. Child, I need a break. These people are exhausting. You know what I mean? Like, it must be really hard to be celebrities nowadays, like to try to stay relevant, because that's really what all of this stuff is about. And even R. Kelly, it's like he's halfway enjoying this because he's in the spotlight, but the other half of him is like, I don't want to be locked up. You know what I'm saying? But he's got the spotlight. The camera's on him. He had his little blue suit on, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so twisted. Like, I get it, but it's so twisted. It's sick. Karen and Keisha. Yeah, Karen and Darren. Karen and Darren is the man, the woman and the man. But them Kellys, them crazy Kellys, I don't know. Is that Karen and Keisha? Karen and Kelly. Kelly is, I don't want to say Kelly is a liar. She's a manipulator, perhaps. She can manipulate situations. That's her secret power. Kay said, just as they said that Fantasia, but I believe that she knew the basics. Her nouns and verbs may not have been perfect, but she survived. Yeah, and then plus Fantasia took classes. Like, because I agree with what she said. She had a baby and she wanted to be able to help her baby with homework and stuff like that. And that's a legitimate, thing. I've got to get myself together because I have a child to raise, and your child can't have homework and come home and says, Mommy, I need you to help me with such and such. And then you can't because, you can't read or write. So I do commend Fantasia for that. And I completely understood that she was not just doing it for herself. She was doing it for, the future, for her kids. I probably would have thought of something like that. Men and women think differently, but dang sure wouldn't be a man that's illiterate, because the men are supposed to be able to hold the family down. You got to count your money. You got to do stuff. You need to be literate, if you plan on having a family, or in R. Kelly's case, a harem. Like, I don't know what his problem was and why he was doing all of this. And we'll probably never understand it, but it happened. And, going back to why we all gathered here together, R. Kelly is going to pay for everything that he did, the whole 9 yards. And in closing, I feel like I should also say, Miss Judy, whatever problems that you ran away from New Orleans, have followed you wherever you are now. People are pulling the wool, and the evidence is all over the place. I don't know what this means for you and Brat, but I do know you have a lot of stuff to clean up, because, I'm small potatoes compared to these other people. They have millions of subscribers. You don't need to be worried about me. You need to be worried about them. Okay? Because some of these people, all eyes are on them. So this stuff could get out of hand. I think if you haven't already, you probably need to sit down and talk to Brat before she gets a hold of some of this stuff. If the relationship is legitimate. But Shaky said it's probably all business, which means that, we'll see. We'll see if the wedding holes or not. We'll see if they make it down the aisle. You know, I don't know. I'm doubtful, but I could be wrong. But now that, you know, Shaky put it out there in the atmosphere, yeah, this is publicity. This is business. You know, I kind of agree with him. I don't know. But anyway, 2 hours and 40 minutes we've been hanging. I love you guys. Y'all always hang with me. Love you guys so much. I'm going to leave this up, and then I'm going to put all the links in the description box so you can check it out tomorrow if you want to click and read things and watch things for yourself. Okay. And then after tomorrow evening, I'll probably put it on the members because it is so long. We almost did 3 hours, guys. So it's kind of lengthy, but I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me, my Insomniac crew, the Victory Village. You all are loved, and I thank you and appreciate all of you. Guys, be careful when you go out. Use your mask, your hand sanitizer, gloves at the pump if you've got them. Get a good night's sleep so you can make something wonderful happen tomorrow. And I will talk to you in the next video, probably tomorrow.